This one, everyone is getting married, getting engaged up and down. Is there a deadline that I don't know about? Maybe there's a deadline for 31st of December 2024 that I don't know about. Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Lifestyle with Coco. I hope you enjoyed the previous ones. I got a lot of lovely comments. Some were sending it to my DM privately, but I prefer if you do it on the channel. Let's be interactive there so that other people can see it and then we can have this teeny weeny discussion over there. But thank you for the subscription so far. Thank you for liking, following, and all. But please, more subscribers, please. Nigerians, I think we're always scared of hitting the subscribe button. We feel like maybe it will take our data or something. Please hit the subscribe button. Nothing will happen to your data. Please hit it. Thank you. So today I'll be talking about all the ceremony, all the madness and the mayhem following marriage. The thing is just crazy. This cycle is really crazy. Those that are not married are busting their ass off, doing everything to get married, to come in. Those that are married, I will leave that. I'll leave that one hanging. Let me not say anything first. Those that are married, some of us are trying to get out. Some of us today we are madly in love. Tomorrow we want to just leave this marriage. Like, why did you marry this person in the first place? But what's important is this marriage thing, whatever you do, let your decision not be based on the fact that your friends are getting married. Let it not also be based on the age thing. But wait, okay. So I'm going to be realistic here. I know that there are a lot of factors surrounding the whole madness regarding like wanting to get married and all that. And then they'll be like, it's easy for religious leaders and maybe some other persons, motivational speakers to just come and tell us, don't let this be the defining, don't marry at this, or you shouldn't. Come on, let's be very real. And then someone would even come, okay, let me use this famous celebrity as an example, Rita Dominique. She's my fave. She's my all-time favorite. I've loved her since I was like in secondary school. And yeah, people tell me we look alike. That my dress sense, I dress like her, I look like her. I love her. But then a lot of people will come and tell you and be like, okay, she got married at almost 50 or over 45 or so, and then they'll tell you you can do it, but it doesn't really work. Like I said, this is unfiltered reality. It's not so easy. So she has money, she has class, poise, she's everything. I don't want to go there, but it's harder telling a young girl at maybe who has crossed 35, maybe no job, maybe no serious money, and then maybe there's not even enough money to get her own place, and then even if she's working, maybe it's not, her pay is not just enough to get her own place, and then she's living with maybe her parents. It makes it worse, and then you start telling her that don't worry, you can, who says you have to marry in your 30s, you can get married in your 40s, huh? She's not going to answer you. That one that you're saying is entering here and passing. Even if she goes to meet a pastor and you tell her don't worry, she'll just be nodding her head and oh, but it's not really entering. And the thing is, these people are right. Really, age should not be the determining factor. It should just be when you're sure that you want to be with this person for the rest of your life. You've prayed about it. You've courted. You've done your, I don't know, all the things people usually do is different for everyone. It shouldn't be because your friends all seem to be getting married, but still it's hard. Even as much as they're preaching it to us, every time that don't do it because your friends are doing it. Don't do it because you feel like age is not on your side. We're not listening. That is the reality of the situation. We are not listening. We're doing for every Sunday, like we're really hearing what the pastor is saying, like preach, pastor. Yes, we're not pressured, but the minute we leave that atmosphere, maybe when we're there, we're getting all gingered and like, no, I'm not bothered anymore. But once you leave there and go back to your reality, it hits. Maybe that's the reason why now I get what my pastor is always emphasizing on. Hold your God strong. Then focus on personal development. Build yourself. Find things to just invest your time and energy and resources into. Let it not just be only marriage. Let that not be the only thought consuming you. I sympathize with the singles who are looking to get partners, I hope they find the right persons. But please note, like they say, that thing they usually say when they say it is better to be single and be happy than be married and be want to. It's not a lie, oh. If you do not look well, you do not do it for the right factors, and frustration sets in. See, of course, I'm not saying that because you made the right decision with this person, automatically your lives are going to just be like the fairy tale, no quarrel, no fight. Mm-mm, that's not even a realistic thing. Even siblings, they fight. Parents fight with their kids all the time. So I'm just saying that, okay, nah, I don't think I'm well grounded enough to give this advice I want to give. So let me leave it at that. You see the way I'm stumbling on this, the way I'm from, like, it's hard because I don't want to go and give one advice that say, hey, it's Coco. That it's not me that said it. Oh, it's not me. I don't want to not say, don't feel pressured in your texts. I beg, if you never married, and I say, no, no. I never grow rich for marriage to give that kind of strong advice. Now I'm still a baby. I'm still a learner. I'm barely I'm almost 4 years, not even 4 5. So no, it works differently for people. I've seen. Okay, I was trying. Now I remember what I was going to say. My pastor said, two good people can have a bad marriage. That is the most. That is one of the best most valid points I heard last year. Two good people, because sometimes when you see like failed marriages, it will look like maybe it was either the man that was bad or the woman was bad. Sometimes that's not always the case. Sometimes the woman was good, the man too was good. Still, the marriage didn't work. So there's a lot of factors. Yes, would involve God in all your affairs, and then there's a lot of other things. They preach communication, and then after you communicate, there's the issue of comprehension. Because before, it was always communicate with your partner, get to know your partner. Me, I believe my parents, growing up with my parents, I saw friendship, so I knew that, okay, friendship was one of the factors. Communication, mutual respect. Yeah, the way to a man's heart is through the stomach. I cook really well, but then father-in-law that is Steve said, it's the way to a man's heart is not through the stomach, it's through respect. That piece of advice actually helped a lot. I got to realize that, these days marriage has gone beyond where you just cook a nice meal and hope that the man forgets it. I know it's no longer through the stomach. It's respect, and maybe it differs man to man. So I feel like all the madness and all the whatever going on, I really don't blame anyone. The pressure from uh the society is too much. Even if you go to church and you're hearing an inspiring sermons and all that, urge you, encourage you to stay steadfast, to stay true to yourself, to believe that God would take care of the situation. The thing is, you can be feeling really gingered and all that, and then you go back home and your mom is just there, and every day you wake up, it gets sometimes fair. Okay, imagine being 35 or 36, 37, living with your parents. You are eating one day. Have you not seen a mom that will come and tell you, she will just, when you are eating when you're cracking the bone like this, where she will just be looking at you. Thank God I don't have that kind of parents in that patch. I did not get to 37. So I wouldn't have known what they would have done. Who knows? When my mom would have been anointing my head every day, that Ogbanje will go away, and plenty other things and all. I've seen cases where I think I watched the movie Uche Jumbo, where she had to buy a wedding gown ahead and then prayed, she was praying with it. So you see, she went the wedding. Like, whilst that may have been a movie of her, I think it was a way of what's the word, showing faith that, okay, she believes in. So you buy a wedding gown, but that it's not entirely different from when I was participating in Hallelujah Challenge and Pastor Nat said, dress like your miracle. What is the difference? I don't know if you understand. So why one method may seem extreme and funny, like you're buying it, the other one now is religiously, I don't know how to explain it, but you not see that it's in various. See, this thing is just, it's really complex and all, because they're like, dress like your miracle, and then you find people stuffing their stomachs up to like give the impression of being pregnant, and guess what, it works. There were lots of testimonies, people coming to say this thing happened because they did this. So that's why I said that just do what, this marriage thing is really complex. Just do what works for you. So whilst I may not be doing the whole general advice to people because I don't know anything, I don't think I know enough to give general advice. I'm just going to instead stick to what I've tried to do in mine that has worked for me. So communication, but we used to communicate a lot, and the crazy thing is, it worked in the relationship stage. It wasn't so difficult. And then in marriage, I realized that communication had stages to it. There's communication, and then there's comprehension. But you crazy thing was, whilst we were dating, communication was easy. We were comprehending each other. It was going well. I'm not saying we didn't fight or quarrel and all that. Of course, of course we did. But I'm just saying, in marriage, I think maybe in like the maybe second year, I don't even know if it got to the second year, I started realizing that okay, this thing is going deeper. It's not just communicating anymore. It's not comprehending, because it looked like the communication was still there. We're communicating, but we're no longer comprehending what this. Sometimes he's on A and maybe I'm somewhere around Z, and other times I'm on one and it's somewhere at 98. I'm just like, okay, what's going on? Me and this nigga, we used to come. I won't be telling. Maybe sometimes we have to speak. It was bad. Like, okay, sometimes when we have to now speak to our parents, I'm like, okay, just communicate. You talk. I'm like, we talk. Come on, they talking there. It was just as if there was not something that was there. And yes, are we still very much in love with each other? Of course. Of course. I still love my husband. I'm sure my husband still loves me. Even though I have a big stomach before it was flat, but he still loves me. But I realized that it's that thing people say where they say relationship is very different from marriage. They're not lying at all. Very different. Very different. They're not lying at all. I used to argue it with those that were married. My friends that have been married for like 10 years and more. You know, they'll be like, Coco, it's not like this. I'll be like, you say if you own your body. The friend that I'm talking about, she knows this thing. When she watches it, she will know. I'll be like, you said you're under your body, you're too much, your body to the odd. She'll be like, no, this one is just driving me nuts. Like, you don't understand. I'll be like, hey, calm down. I know you. You be my, you say I know you, sha. You be my friend, and I know what you've been do. But come to think of it, sometimes that my husband, apart twins, has driven me mad. How the thing will just take my mind back to when my friend said, see, these people have a way of bringing. I'll be like, that's what my friend was saying that time. Now I know. Because I'll not be like, am I crazy like this, or is this man trying to like? Am I when I'm not a crazy fellow? Why is this? That's what I meant when I said marriage has a way of killing the butterflies in your tummy. But generally, would I? Is marriage a regrettable decision? Hell no, nah. A very beautiful thing. Trust me. Even with the fights and all that, have you not seen situation where even the peace is too much and you start looking for fights? It happens. Peace is too much, and then you start be like, what's with me and this man quarrel? Just quarrel small. I know it happens. That happens. But then, realistically speaking, there were times where the it was just like a phase, and then I heard from like my mom and then my mom-in-law, and then they'll be like, it happens. There are phases like that where to just look like fight, 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 fight. It's beginning to look like the fights are too frequent. I'm like, what's going on? I married my best friend, and mine is not just. It's not. I'm not just saying it for some cliche. I married my best friend. So what's going on? What's happening to us? Why is that this the fight? Why is it becoming so intense? Why are we no longer getting ourselves? Why is it not beginning to look like we're more flatmates? Why is he getting irritated easily when I say something? Why am I feeling like this man is becoming all those things is part of it. This channel is not to come and some of you want to hear, story. You want to come and hear what you should know. I know they talk. But it started looking like that. And so our counselors or the people involved in our parents involved in speaking to us actually made us understand that yeah, it happens. This is the marriage, where the mask falls off, everything falls off. You're looking at this person like a person, you're waking up to this person. Maybe before during the relationship it doesn't snow. Or me, I don't snow. Me, I don't snore. Him doesn't snore, but me, I don't snore when I wasn't snoring when I was single. But after I put on bed, like when I not had children, hey God, no, there was something like I think I started doing that sometimes. I know. So it's crazy. You just see these versions of you and your spouse that keep coming out every day. Sometimes maybe it's me knowing that okay, this man is not the kind that would leave his clothes in his singlet or his boxers just lying around. He will pick it, and before it's like tidy, tidy, and then now sometimes he would just leave it, and I'll be like, sure, like what's picking it? Is this? Did it? Am I his personal? Like I'll be picking up the kids' clothes off the floor, and I still want to pick up a grown man. Like why? Sometimes I'm really happy to do it, and then other times I'm annoyed. Like no, what if he was living alone? Won't he do it? Well, he's not living alone. He has a wife now, so I'm supposed to be picking his this thing off the floor. So it's like that. It's just, but all of these things contribute in actually making it what making marriage an institution it is. Stay locked in, subscribe, comment, like, follow, tell people about this channel. It's hot gist, premium gist, amebo, juicy stuff, things that we don't want to talk about. You don't want to talk about, but you're looking for who will help you talk about it. Come to me. I'm here for you. Thank you.